The area around here is just so unique. It's so beautiful. We get to rehearse all day long for an entire week in an atmosphere that is conducive to really good music making. We're always looking for the magic. You can't plan that. You just have to let it happen. And that's what happens at Music from Salem.
In 1986, two musician friends set out to make a dream come true in this modest farmhouse in rural upstate New York. The dream was to create a haven where world-class professional musicians could live, learn, rehearse, and perform great chamber music. This place has become home to one of America's most dynamic chamber music series. Named after a nearby village, the festival is called Music from Salem. 5 or 6 times each season, musicians gather here at the farm to spend a week living and working together while preparing a performance. Few music series offer musicians the luxury of so much time to prepare. It is a luxury that pays off in performance.
We usually get together on Monday for a Saturday evening concert. That means that by Tuesday morning, we've all had one really major dinner together. We've all sort of heard each other practice in the other room. We just develop a whole reservoir of things you know about each other and each other's playing.
And that's the other thing about the size of this place, just the intimacy. It absorbs a lot of people, and yet it is a home. There's nothing institutional about any building on this property.
And one of the things I really love about it is that I will sit and fuss over a piece and practice, and as a pianist, of course, most of the time alone. And then I'll come into a rehearsal and somebody will say, well, have you thought of doing it this way? And it's like, oh, what a great idea.
Resolution and
an impulse. Okay. But there is an element of learning and profiting from other people's experiences, other people's imaginations, that's one of the aspects of it that I really love.
We had a violinist from the Manhattan String Quartet. The second day I thought, oh gosh, he's going to be thinking, what are we doing here for 5 days? And but I got the nicest email from him afterwards saying it was so wonderful to have the time, to really get to know that piece and work through things. So I think it's special for the musicians too.
The performance home for Music from Salem is a 19th century building in Cambridge, New York, known as Hubbard Hall. The intimate space allows chamber music to be played and heard as composers intended it.
Hubbard Hall is very much part of Music from Salem. I feel like it has helped us create a sound that Music from Salem has now. The acoustic of the hall and also of the audience. You can feel them listening. There is a give and take between the performer and the audience, for sure.
In recent years, Music from Salem has really expanded our focus to include younger players. For us, revisiting standard repertory with people who are playing it for the first time is exhilarating.
Each year, gifted cello and viola students are brought to the farm to live and learn from the masters of Music from Salem and from each other.
The Cello Seminar is a seminar for young professional cellists, and it's to talk about and play contemporary music. After a week here, I find the performances are just riveting. I mean, the kids really focus on it, are very excited by it. They live together, they eat together. The kids really bond. It's just wonderful, and every year, of course, it's very different.
Music from Salem is very committed to helping young musicians in their growth. It's a real nurturing family environment where we are learning from each other as well as the faculty that we're studying with.
Before I came here, I was afraid about the language difficulties because I speak Arabic and here it's English and my English is not that good. But music is different. You don't have to speak any language. You can only play and this is your language. So it's universal language of music.
It's always been a very, very pleasant experience. It's almost like a detox from normal life to come out and just live on the farm and do these things. Music from Salem gives us an opportunity to really get to know each other a lot better, and it helps out in every aspect of your playing. I would love to come back every summer. I would love to come back every summer if possible.
The artists of Music from Salem are committed to giving the community more than simply performances. They present teaching workshops to children in the area.
Anyone know this?
They also provide ongoing learning experiences in free open rehearsals, and listening club lectures throughout the year present music history and theory.
So anyway, we're going to play this wonderful piece by Bach for you.
When people come, especially in a small community, to the same place and sit next to each other, elbow to elbow, and listen together, that does something for a community.
Music from Salem's only reason for being is what its music means to the community it serves. It is the reaction of this community audience that makes all the hard work and dedication worthwhile.
If we no longer could enjoy concerts by Music from Salem here in Cambridge, it would be a tremendous loss for the community and one that I would feel very deeply.
When you sit and you absorb that wonderful energy, it's a level that brings your soul to that you can't replicate anywhere else. If there were no more music from Salem, there would be one great big whopping hole.
Providing the community such satisfying musical experiences costs money. Food and upkeep for the farm, piano tuning, music scores, advertising and promotion, and most important, performance fees for superb musicians. Sadly, ticket sales cover only a fraction of our cost. For the rest, we depend on music lovers like you.
At our biggest and most expensive, we have 7 or 8 people on stage, times $800 is over $5,000 for one concert. And the box office takes in maybe 1,000, maybe 1,200.
I completely understand someone going to a concert, buying a ticket and thinking that he's supported the group. But people have to be educated to see that that isn't enough.
So in some sense, we're all confident that no matter what happens, we'll always have music. But classical music, music that takes expertise and rehearsal and professionals really going at it and holding the highest standards, that requires support.
I might not have a lot of financial resources, but every cent helps. In a small organization, it helps a lot.
To continue to present great chamber music, we need great musicians. To pay them, we need you. For over 2 decades, Music from Salem has been providing magnificent music, thrillingly performed by great musicians in a relaxed small-town setting. Now you can provide something for Music from Salem. You are the only reason we keep working and learning and performing. Make an investment in great music making here in our area. Consider a pledge, large or small, of financial support. Become a part of the wonderful things that are happening with Music from Salem. It's your help that keeps the music playing.